Vancouver, a city where you can ski, sail, and sunbathe all in one day. But with so much to see and do, how do you make sure you're not missing out on the best attractions? We've got you covered with our list of the 16 absolute best places to visit in downtown Vancouver. Consider this your ultimate guide to experiencing the essence of this amazing city in one unforgettable trip. Imagine a place where you can escape the city without leaving it. That's Stanley Park, a massive 1,000-acre green space right in the heart of Vancouver. It's as big as New York's Central Park, but with its own unique charm. As you step into the park, you're surrounded by over 500,000 trees, many older than 100 years. It's hard to believe you're still in a busy city. The park's 9-kilometer seawall, the longest unbroken waterfront path in the world, offers stunning views of the ocean and city skyline. Don't miss the famous totem poles at Brockton Point. They're one of the most visited sites in all of British Columbia. These colorful poles tell stories of the local Indigenous people's rich culture. Stanley Park isn't just a pretty place. It's a key part of Vancouver's identity, drawing over 8 million visitors each year. It's where nature and city life come together in perfect harmony. While Stanley Park brings nature to the city, our next stop blurs the line between land and sea. Can you guess which building serves as both a cruise terminal and a convention center? Canada Place stands out on Vancouver's waterfront with its iconic sail-like design. These white sails aren't just for show. They reflect the city's strong ties to the sea. But there's more to this place than meets the eye. Step inside and you'll find it's not just one thing, but many. It's where massive cruise ships dock, bringing over 1 million visitors each year. It's also a busy convention center, hosting big events like film festivals and boat shows. When you visit, take a walk along the West Promenade. You'll get amazing views of the harbor and mountains. Don't miss the Dream of Canada art exhibit inside. It's a great way to learn about Canadian culture. As the sun sets, Canada Place lights up, adding a touch of magic to Vancouver's skyline. Speaking of iconic sights, just a short walk away is another symbol of the city's past. Vancouver's skyline isn't the only thing that lights up at night. There's a special flame in the city that represents more than just fire. Can you guess what it is and why it's so important? Just steps from Canada Place, you'll find Jack Poole Plaza. This open space offers stunning views of the harbor and mountains. But the real star here is the Olympic cauldron. It's a tall structure with 4 legs that meet at the top. The cauldron was lit for the 2010 Winter Olympics. Even though the games are over, the cauldron still burns bright for special events. It reminds people of the Olympic spirit of unity and excellence. Visitors can see Olympic exhibits and learn about the game's impact on Vancouver. The Plaza is a great spot to relax and enjoy the scenery. It's also where many city events happen. From here, you can easily walk to our next stop, a peaceful area on the water. Just a short walk away, we find a neighborhood that's completely changed its image. How did an industrial area become one of Vancouver's most sought-after spots? The story of Cole Harbour's transformation might surprise you. Cole Harbour is now a place where luxury meets nature. Fancy condos line the waterfront next to peaceful parks. It's hard to believe this was once a busy industrial area. Today you can stroll along the seawall and see million-dollar yachts in the marina. The area is perfect for outdoor lovers. You can walk, bike, or rollerblade on the seawall. It's part of the world's longest waterfront path. From here, you get amazing views of the city and mountains. Cole Harbour shows how Vancouver loves the outdoors. It's a great place to relax and enjoy the scenery. Next, let's head to a nearby area that tells the story of Vancouver's beginnings. Cole Harbour gave us a taste of Vancouver's love for nature. But there's another side to this city, one where history comes alive on every street corner. Did you know there's a clock in Vancouver that's powered by steam? It's just one of the surprises waiting in the city's oldest neighborhood. Gastown is where Vancouver's story began. Named after John Gassy Jack Deighton, who opened the first saloon here in 1867, this area has seen a lot of change. Today, it mixes old and new in a unique way. You'll see Victorian buildings next to modern shops and restaurants. The steam clock is a big draw. Built in 1977, it whistles every 15 minutes. It's the only one of its kind still working in the world. But there's more to see. Gastown has great food, art galleries, and cool shops. It's a place where you can feel the city's past and present at the same time. Gastown is special because it keeps Vancouver's history alive while still growing and changing. It's a must-visit spot that shows how the city has grown over time. From here, let's head to the heart of downtown, where culture and art take center stage. While Gastown shows Vancouver's past, our next stop reveals its creative soul. Imagine a place where art meets architecture and winter transforms into summer right before your eyes. Welcome to Robson Square and the Vancouver Art Gallery. Robson Square is a unique space in the heart of downtown. It has a special sunken design that blends city life with nature. The coolest part? In winter, there's an ice rink right in the middle. But when summer comes, it turns into a lively plaza for events and gatherings. Next door is the Vancouver Art Gallery. It's in an old courthouse building from 1906. Inside, you'll find amazing Canadian art. Works by Emily Carr and the Group of Seven are must-sees. The gallery gets over 300,000 visitors each year, making it one of Canada's most popular. Robson Square and the Art Gallery are more than just pretty spaces. They're the beating heart of Vancouver's culture. From ice skating to art shows, there's always something happening here. It's a perfect spot to feel the city's creative energy. Vancouver's creative energy isn't just found in art galleries. What if I told you there's a place in the city that looks like an ancient Roman building, but houses over 1 million modern stories? The Vancouver Public Library's Central Branch is a site that will make you do a double take. This unique building looks like a modern Coliseum, but inside, it's all about the future of learning. The library has over 1.5 million items, from books to ebooks and more. It's one of Canada's biggest public libraries. Every year, about 1.5 million people visit. They come for the books, but also for special events. You might catch an author reading or join a fun workshop. The library is great for everyone. Kids, teens, and adults can all find something to enjoy. The Central Library isn't just a place to borrow books. It's a key part of Vancouver's community. It helps people learn and grow, making the city smarter and more connected. After feeding your mind here, you might want to feed your shopping appetite. Let's head to a street that never sleeps, just a short walk away. Just a short walk from the library, you'll find a street that's always buzzing. Ever wondered where locals and tourists alike go for retail therapy in Vancouver? Robson Street is the answer, and it's more than just a shopping destination. Robson Street is Vancouver's top spot for shopping. It has something for everyone, from fancy brands to everyday stores. You can find big names like Nike, Apple, and Sephora here, but it's not all about shopping. The street is full of life, with street performers adding to the fun vibe. When you get hungry, there are lots of places to eat. From quick bites to sit-down meals, you're covered. Robson Street is a big deal for Vancouver's economy too. It brings in over $1 billion in sales each year. The street keeps changing to make shopping even better. There are plans for wider sidewalks and more green spaces. This will make it easier and more fun to walk around and shop. Robson Street isn't just about buying things. It's where people come to hang out, enjoy the city, and be part of Vancouver's lively scene. After all this shopping, let's head to another famous street where the fun doesn't stop when the sun goes down. Vancouver has a street that's like a time machine. By day, it shows off grand old buildings. But as night falls, it becomes something else entirely. Want to see a street that lives two lives? Granville Street has changed a lot over the years. It used to be an industrial area. Now it's the heart of Vancouver's fun scene. The street is home to some amazing old theaters. The Orpheum Theater is a real gem. It's been fixed up and now hosts all kinds of shows. But Granville Street isn't stuck in the past. It's also full of modern spots to hang out. During the day, you can check out cool street art. There's always something new to see. The Commodore Ballroom is another must-visit place. It's famous for great live music. Granville Street shows how Vancouver loves to have fun. It's where history and modern life come together. After exploring here, there's a colorful neighborhood nearby that's worth a look. Just a short walk from Granville, you'll find a street that's painted with pride. Davie Street isn't just colorful, it's a symbol of love and acceptance. But how did this vibrant area become the heart of Vancouver's LGBTQ+ community? Davie Street has grown into a lively hub for LGBTQ+ culture over many years. The famous rainbow crosswalks catch your eye right away. They show how much this area celebrates being different. The street is full of LGBTQ+ owned shops, bars, and restaurants. Each one adds to the neighborhood's special feel. One key spot is Jim Diva Plaza. It's named after a local LGBTQ+ rights hero and gives people a place to gather. The plaza often hosts events that bring everyone together. Davie Street is more than just a pretty place. It's where Vancouver shows its true colors. Here, everyone is welcome to be themselves. After seeing all this color, let's head to a street where you can taste flavors from around the world. Tired of choosing between urban excitement and beach relaxation? What if you didn't have to? Denman Street in the West End offers a unique blend of both worlds. This bustling street is a food lover's paradise that leads straight to the tranquil shores of the Pacific. Denman Street is like a mini world tour for your taste buds. You can find Italian gelato, Japanese sushi, and Indian curry all on one street. But it's not just about food. Local shops and cafes give the area a friendly neighborhood feel. Just a short walk away, you'll find peaceful beaches. It's amazing how quickly the busy city vibe fades into the calm of the ocean. The West End's tree-lined streets and parks add to this laid-back atmosphere. This area shows off Vancouver's love for both city life and nature. It's a place where you can enjoy a busy day out and then relax by the sea. Next, let's check out one of those beautiful beaches at the end of Denman Street. You've heard of standing ovations for performers, but what about for the sun itself? Just a short walk from Denman Street lies a beach where this happens every single day. Welcome to Sunset Beach, where nature's daily spectacle brings people together in an unexpected way. Sunset Beach sits at the edge of downtown Vancouver. It's a popular spot for both locals and tourists. As the day goes on, people start to gather. The excitement builds as the sun gets lower in the sky. The beach isn't just about sunsets, though. You can play volleyball on the sandy courts or take a walk along the seawall. As the sun sets on Sunset Beach, another part of Vancouver comes alive. Imagine a place where old warehouses now house luxury condos, and railway tracks have become high-end boutiques. Welcome to Yaletown, where history meets modern glamour. Yaletown used to be full of train yards and warehouses. It was the hub for the Canadian Pacific Railway in the late 1800s. But in the 1990s, everything changed. The city decided to give Yaletown a makeover. Old buildings became fancy lofts and shops. Today, Yaletown is one of the trendiest spots in Vancouver. You can shop at cool boutiques or eat at fancy restaurants. Blue Water Cafe is known for its tasty seafood. The Keg Steakhouse is great for a nice dinner out. What's cool about Yaletown is how it keeps its history alive. Many old buildings still look the same on the outside, but inside, they're totally new. It's a perfect mix of old and new that makes Yaletown special. From Yaletown's trendy streets, let's head to a place where the city meets the sea. English Bay is Vancouver's favorite playground, and it's easy to see why. Picture a wide sandy beach right in the city. Here, you can build sandcastles while watching big cruise ships sail by. It's a busy spot that draws over 1 million visitors each year. Don't miss the Inukshuk statue. This rock sculpture is a symbol of friendship. You can also play volleyball or walk on the seawall. With so much to do, it's no wonder English Bay is loved by locals and tourists alike. Now, let's visit our last stop, a place that feels like a world of its own. Our final stop isn't really an island, but it feels like one. Granville Island is a must-see spot, even though it's not quite in downtown. This place used to be all factories and warehouses. Now it's full of art, food, and fun things to do. The public market is the heart of Granville Island. It's packed with fresh food and treats from all over the world. You can watch artists at work in their shops or catch a show at one of the theaters. Don't miss the Granville Island Brewing Company, one of Canada's first small breweries. Over 1 million people visit Granville Island each year. It's a big part of Vancouver's art and food scene. The island shows how the city has changed old areas into new, exciting places. It's the perfect spot to end our tour of Vancouver's best sights. From the natural beauty of Stanley Park to the vibrant culture of Granville Island, downtown Vancouver offers a little bit of everything. Each destination tells a unique story, making this city a true gem for visitors. Now it's your turn to explore. Share your favorite Vancouver moments in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more travel inspiration. Let's make your Vancouver adventure unforgettable.